Welcome back to my channel, my jewels, my people. I am so glad that you guys are watching me, came to watch me. Let me move the camera over just a little bit. Okay. So, okay, sorry, had to get right. Okay, so this video is kind of, it's a little just conversation, I guess you could say. If you saw the title of the video, it's basically just a motivational video. Motivation for you and for me. Motivation for us. Okay. If you have not watched my videos before, my name is India and I am a licensed realtor here in the state of Georgia. I got licensed in 2022 and I have been working real estate part-time mostly since then. My goal is now, as I am switching my positions at my job, to make real estate full-time and customer service part-time until I phase that completely out, in which it's already gonna happen because it's already done. The man I worship told me it's already done. So right now I'm just, getting myself prepared to be a complete full-time realtor. But I wanted to talk to you guys about discouragement, getting discouraged in the midst of your breakthrough, in the midst of your storm. It is really, really, really easy for you to get discouraged. It's easy for us to get discouraged. It's easy for me to get discouraged. One little thing could happen and your mindset just goes completely off track. You could have all of this stuff written down. As you can see, I got my notebook. I have all this stuff written down. I mean, it's a lot. I go this way. Oh, well, it's only that page. But you get my drift. Like, you got all this stuff written down. You know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly where you want to go. One thing could happen, and your whole mindset is just thrown off. And it's okay because you're human and you're going to have those thoughts. But the only problem is when you have those thoughts and you continue to allow them to keep bringing you down. So you fall deeper and deeper and deeper. We can't do that. Snap out of it. You know how they, like when you when you got hiccups and somebody say, how to get rid of hiccups, and they like, you scare you. Step out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. And I'm saying this because I'm not just telling you this. I'm telling myself this. Snap out of it. It is not over, okay? You're going to have a setback. You're going to get a no. You're going to get several no's before you get that yes. But I promise you, when you get the yes, you're going to forget all the no's. The no's not even going to matter because you got the yes. And that yes that you got is a yes that was meant for you. So I recently had to get in the mirror and tell myself this. This is not originally the video that I was supposed to be recording. Originally, I was supposed to be recording another video. I have it all on my iPad of the videos and what I'm going to record. But I felt compelled to come up here and talk to you guys about this because I try to be as transparent as I can be when it comes to real estate and transparent as I can be when it comes to me personally. And me personally, I'm human. Okay. And stuff bothers me. I can't seem to sometimes shake it. And I have to pray, and I do pray. I am not perfect, to say the least. But one thing that I told myself coming into 2023 is that stuff was going to be done in decency and in order. I took the time out to talk to my best friend, one of my best friends, because I do have two that, one of my best friends, I talked to her about a certain situation, and she said one word, and that one word changed my whole outlook. I gave her the information about a situation, and all she said was, well, India, when you did it, were you being intentional? What? Was I being intentional? Was I being intentional? I just kept saying that, and I kept thinking what she was saying, and I kept trying to like put in my mind the situation and my purpose behind the situation. And I wasn't. So I'm gonna just be transparent with y'all. Something happened that made me feel like maybe real estate is not for me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in the first year, new realtors fall off because they feel like stuff is not going their way. It's a big percentage of realtors that are new year realtors, first year realtors, who do not make it to their second year because things are moving too slow or stuff is not going their way. And it was something that happened. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember for real what it was that happened. I just know it was something that happened to the point of where it made me feel like this ain't for me. This ain't for me. But I have a tendency to do that. If something is not moving at the pace that I feel like it should move, I move on to the next. And I have to get myself to realize and understand that, India, you cannot do that. Things go at the pace that it's supposed to go. It's not going to go at the pace that you want it to go. Anyway, so I caught myself applying for jobs. Now, when I left my 9-to-5 in 2020 during the pandemic, I told myself, India, that I did not want to work another 9-to-5. They didn't give a damn, excuse my language, about us, So at that moment, I said, these people don't care about you. They don't care about you. You need to create your own lane, India. And ever since then, I've been doing so. I'm okay. But anyway, so I started applying for jobs. And so when I did that, I'm thinking to myself, like, am I doubting God? Because I already know, he already told me that real estate is going to be, I'm going to be successful in real estate. I just have to keep going to get to that point. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like, my journey, whatever it looks like is what it looks like. But I'm going to get to that point of success. I just have to keep going. He already told me this. I just am impatient and I'm wanting it to happen now, right? Right now, like ASAP. And it's not. So I was applying for jobs. So when I talked to my best friend about it, I gave her the information on what it is that I did. And her response was, what were you intentional with the jobs you applied for? Were those jobs something that is going to get you to the level that you want to be at with what you want to do, which is real estate? So at that moment, my mindset completely changed. Not only just for that situation, but for me in general, life in general, friendships, relationships. Are they intentional? Is there a reason why you are friends? Me and my best friends have been friends for, I can't even count on my fingers and toes how long we've been friends, okay? And like I said, I have two of them. And my relationship with them are intentional. With my kids, the information I'm providing them, the stuff that I'm trying to learn myself and teach them is intentional. Why am I not being intentional with things that I'm doing to better myself as a realtor, why am I not being intentional with things like that though? That's the thing. Those are all a part of me. So once she told me that, I kind of snapped out of my funk, okay? I snapped out of it and I said, I have to be intentional in everything. Every single thing, I have to be intentional. I don't care if it makes me cut people off. I don't care what it does. All I care about is being intentional and that intention getting me to the next level. Also, being intentional requires you to be transparent. It requires you to, you know what I'm saying, provide what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but you have to give it. You know, you have to give it to get it. Because I would want people to be intentional with me. So I'm trying to give it so that I can receive it. What you put out is what you get in. What you put out, what's that on my arm, is what you get in, right? So, yeah, I really had to get that off my chest because I feel like it was just really bottled up inside of me. So anyway, to get back on track, when you become discouraged, I just want you to know that it's not over. It may not be easy, but it's not over. I've seen somebody say, don't become a realtor. And that can be true if it's not really for you. But if you know it's for you, what is meant to be is going to be. And nobody can stop it. You understand me? Nobody. So I want you to understand what is meant to be is going to be. Okay? So you may get in your feelings. You may get in your feelings, but do not stay there. Okay? Like the people say, there is no money in there. There is no money in your feelings. So you're going to have to suck it up and you're going to have to make it work. That's the only thing you can do. I did not want to record. I just started getting behind the camera. And I see now why I probably didn't want to be in the camera, because you have to really get up and you have to just make yourself do it if it's not something that you're feeling that day. I commend, applaud, and love all of these influencers, social media influencers, because I know there are days where y'all don't feel like you don't feel like getting up, and I am putting myself in the category of an influencer. Okay. But I know there are days that you don't want to get up, you don't want to do it, you don't want to be seen. Whew. But you got to get up and you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. So just don't be discouraged. I just wanted to, this is a video. This is just one of those videos. Don't be discouraged. Do not allow anybody to discourage you. I think that you're awesome. And I think that whatever it is, whatever plan you have, whatever decision that you're making, just make sure that the decision that you make, you're making it and it is intentional. Don't just be out here doing stuff just because. Do it with intention. I don't care if you're 18 or if you're 72. Do it with intention, because no matter what happens, you're going to be the one that reap the benefits or the consequences of that decision. So why not just do what you got to do to make sure it's the benefits? I'm just saying. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. So, I like to end my videos with Bible verses. And like I said, this is an impromptu video. So this Bible verse is one that we all know if you were raised in a church, or even if you just know your Bible verses. I not only was raised in the church, but I also went to a private Christian school all the way to 8th grade. So what I didn't learn in church, I learned in school. What I didn't learn in school, I already knew from church. This Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, and whomsoever believeth in him should not perish and have everlasting life. Believe, okay? Believe in him. He gonna make it happen. And I'm nowhere near anywhere where I want to be. But the belief that I have and the faith that I have, I'm telling you to believe, because I already know we're going to get there. We are going to get there. So just believe in him. That's all you got to do. Believe and trust. And like I said, it's not always going to be easy. It is not easy to have faith of something that you can't even see in the physical. But if you visualize it, you write it down, another Bible verse, Habakkuk 2:2, write that vision and make it plain, it's coming. So don't be discouraged. Don't worry. And if you are a realtor and you're watching this video and you're still within your first year, keep going. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't look, because what's for you is going to be for you. And I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me. Talk to you later. See you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, all of that. And I'll see you in my next video. Next video is going to be something informative about real estate and you know that whole thing. I just had to get this off my chest. But I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.